Good morning, Philadelphia Eagles fans. Good morning, NFL fans, to week 16 of the 2020 football season. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you're having a great holiday time period. I know kids are home from school. Some people are taking time off from work, but they're still at home, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know if people are able to go visit family or not, if they're local, if they have to go travel, but no matter what, I hope everybody's healthy this holiday season. That's the most important thing. And then, we have a game today. We have a game against the Dallas Cowboys at, I think, 4:25 today. That has playoff implications, potentially, depending on what happens in other games. Because we are once again in a position where we need help. We need help from other teams. We've been in this situation before. I mean, I remember, what was it? We needed like Tampa Bay to beat Chicago. No, Tampa to lose to like Oakland, and then Chicago win. This was like years back. That happened. Next thing you know, it turned into a winner in us versus Dallas, 44-6. Remember that game? We've needed help in the past. It come down to the last. So let's iron it out real quick for you guys that aren't watching real close to the standings and you're like, how in the world the Eagles are still in it at 4-9-1? This is what we need to happen. We need Carolina to beat Washington football team. We need Carolina to win, which is possible. They've been like in every game. There's only been like 1 or 2 games. Like I think they played the Rams and lost by like 17 points or so, or 14. But they've been in every game. They're still 4-10. And I look at that record like, man, they suck. But I'm like, wait a minute, we're 4-9-1. Anyway, so we need Carolina to beat Washington, and we need the Ravens to beat the Giants. Now, Washington's defense is one of the top in the league, and we don't know what offense is going to show up for them, and we don't know what kind of offense is going to show up for Carolina. And if you look at the lineup, it looks like Washington's team right now was all on Carolina like 5 years ago. Like the entire team, including the head coach, which is just wacky in itself, but that's how the NFL works. And then for the Giants, what Giants team is going to show up? The Giants team that beat Seattle, in Seattle, or the other Giants team that we all know. So we need that, and then we need to handle our business. We need to win. We played Dallas for the second time this year. The first time we were playing Ben DiNucci, and he's not playing right now. It's Andy Dalton. So we're going to have a little bit of different, we're going to have a different game plan against him. He's still a pocket passer. A lot more experience. He's had many years in Cincinnati. A lot more experience, and he's been passing a lot better. The last 2 weeks as well, one of the games, how did this happen? Like, Dallas beats San Francisco. San Francisco beats the Cardinals. The Cardinals beat us, but we beat the 49ers and Dallas. Like, why couldn't Arizona play the game they played against San Fran last night against us and swap it? I'd rather have that because we would be in a better spot right now. But no. Dallas beats Arizona. Dallas also torches Cincinnati. But then Dallas has also lost other games as well. They've been in a lot of games. Zeke's supposed to come back, running game, but I'm not really impressed with Zeke. I think he's more just a name. I don't think he's been anything crazy special as of late. Maybe the first year or two he was, featured and stuff, but now I think everything's taking its course. Running backs are kind of only good for 4 years for the most part, then they die off, except for like LeGarrette Blount. Super Bowl 52! I have to bring that up because that's something to be happy about during a crappy season like this. But we have potential to still win the East and get into the playoffs and host a playoff game, which is, there's 7 teams in the playoff. Like, normally I'm up on these things. 7 teams in the playoffs, only 1 team gets a bye, which means there's 3 games on week 1 of the playoffs, and then between those 3, there's going to be 3 winners, and then you add in the top seed, then they start whatever. So only 1 team gets the bye. So it looks like Arizona is kind of playing in that spot. There's a couple of people playing in that spot. Nobody in the NFC East except for the winner of the division is going to get in because everybody else's record sucks. Dallas struggles against running quarterbacks. They just played against Baltimore a couple weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and struggled mightily against Lamar, so I see that being the game plan. When we came in and beat up on the Saints, that was the game plan there, but then I told you what was going to have to happen, and it came true exactly. He had 3 touchdown passes against the Cardinals, but then that wasn't enough to win because we had things like blocked punts and other mistakes, and the defense just let up a little bit too much, so we lost. I think we have to go back to almost the same game plan that we played against the Ravens, and Jalen Hurts has to run a little bit more. We do get a person back, DeSean Jackson. I really want to see some production here. Last time he was on the field, I think it was week 7 against the Giants, and then he got hit on the ground. He's been out, had a fracture. That's not good, so I hope, DeSean Jackson, I hope you're healthy. I love it when you torch the Cowboys. I didn't even care if you're on Tampa or the old Washington team. I just love it when you torch the Cowboys, and I hope you can do it another time here. Open up some stuff for other people in the middle of the field because they're going to be paying attention to you. Maybe they won't, and we can have a couple bombs to you because you can definitely adjust to the ball better than anybody, I think, in the league. So I hope we have a big touchdown from DeSean Jackson today. We also have Miles Sanders. We didn't have Miles Sanders the first time as well. We had to feature Boston Scott. So it looks like our offense can score a lot of points today. We'll figure out what our defense does. There's a lot of people injured, Darius Slay and Maddox and all these people that are injured. So we're going to go up against, CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper, all these other people that just historically, they just find a way to have lots of big catches against us. But I think it's going to be a shootout. Especially it's down in Texas. It's not going to be as cold as it is right now. It's really cold here. But oh well, we'll deal with it. Still rocking some of this, short sleeves, even though I'm in the container home right now that is not heated yet with all that wood that I've been chopping. More on that in the future. But it looks like this is going to be a shootout. I am looking for my Birds to score 40 plus points today. If I have any prediction today, I'm going to move around a little bit. Last week I was spot on about Jalen Hurts' passing. Today, the Philadelphia Eagles as a team going to score 40 plus points today. That's my prediction. I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to say we're going to win 45 to 32. You like that? So I'm going to say that, some late run-ins and stuff. We're going to go 45 to 32, Philadelphia. We win. I'm not going to try to predict because I'm just going to say with my heart, that Washington and the Giants lose. I'll be watching that, but I think Washington starts at 4:05, and I'll see what time the Giants play. So this is where we're at. Just having a fun season. I could care less about the whole Carson Wentz drama. I could care less about all that mess and what people are talking about. I just care about the players that are going to contribute on the field and help this team win, and just have fun sitting back Christmas weekend and hopefully watch the Birds beat the Cowboys. Anthony Molina, this is a shout out to you. I know you're a Texas man. Love you, bro. Submarine bro of mine. Good luck, man. I'll be definitely sending you texts. You'll be sending me back mine. I wish you could be down there. Normally we go and eat together and have some of that delicious seafood down there. I will be missing it this year, but hopefully all this COVID stuff will be over next year, and I'll come down and visit you next year. But as you know, go Birds, beat the Cowboys, yeah!